What is up, everyone? I am Mr. Game and Shout, and I want to apologize for a little bit of technical difficulties that we were having there, but we are getting things back on track, and it looks like we are ready to go with our next run. So I'm going to hand you over to my good friend Bobby for this Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2 run. Take it away, my friend.
And take it away I shall. All right, y'all. The moment you've been waiting for is almost here. Don't worry, Super Mario Brothers 2 is coming up right after this, but it's my time actually right now. So welcome to the Cool Kid waiting room. But really, welcome to Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2. My name is the Blacktastic. You can just call me Bobby. Thanks to the support from various donators and donors throughout the entire week, we've managed to come up with completing the Episode 2 Ultimate Incentive. Episode 2 is a campaign that alters boss techniques and makes them pretty harder with more HP and faster speeds. It's more of like a successor to the second loop, actually, of like NES Castlevania 1. It's just harder. So we'll actually get into a lot of the run as for gameplay, because there's a lot to get into. Veteran, 1 player, and time's actually going to be on character movement, so I'll count you down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, y'all. Again, welcome to Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2. This game actually came out less than 6 months ago as the true sequel to the first game released back in 2018. So again, we're playing as the main characters on Getsu and outfitting him in the ultimate style. I'll get back into what ultimate means in just a little bit. But we also have 2 allies alongside us. One's actually Robert right here, and we can use his special ability to crawl through small spaces, rather. And we actually picked up his main sub-weapon a little bit earlier on, the big gun, the shotgun. Shoutouts to Vash TSB for the Blicky. But when teamwork makes the dream work, you can take advantage of a lot of like shortcuts that the game has and like cut down your time that way. So you're gonna be seeing a lot of teamwork making the dream work, not only through like, you know, their own physical feats, but also through their sub weapons. So yeah, that first one was named Robert. He's a marksman. He specializes in ranged weaponry, and we're gonna be seeing him a little bit later. The second one is everyone's favorite and goodest boy, Hachi, the corgi, who's in a Magitech mech from like Final Fantasy VI or something. Like there's a lot of lore to get into. Ooh, nice triple stack. We'll get into a lot of that along the way. In typical classic Castlevania fashion, we're just going to make sure that we're all topped up on our weapon points, just so that we can have enough to burn down this boss. Actually activating the Zangetsu sub-weapon before I head into the boss room. The Devil Essence not only buffs all physical attacks by 1 point, but it gives me access to a special aerial attack, which Ninja Gaiden fans might find vaguely familiar. And with the massive damage of the Charge Slash, we're going to try to take this boss down. The cool thing about the Charge Slash is that it actually pierces when the mouth of the boss is closed. Actually, normal attacks can't hit it. But the Charge Slash actually does a lot of good work in getting it done. And in episode 2, like the bosses are a little bit spongier. Their attack patterns are a bit faster, and as always, they have this little desperation attack, a la Rondo of Blood, and that was the Drago Symbiote, by the way. This is going to be like stage-by-stage progression, just kind of like staying true to Castlevania 3. So while we have some downtime, Game and Shout, we want to take it away with 3 donations.
3 donations, gotcha. Let's do a $50 donation in here from the Cold Mage. Hi, Bobby. Hi, AGDQ. Let's get those hype pups in the chat. I've also got a $50 donation from Mary. Good luck on your run, Bobby. Sending good vibes for well-behaved bosses. I got my iced tea out. Let's get a record. And Evil Wraith has sent in a $250 donation. Gotta donate during Dracula block. May his reign of terror wipe those accursed Belmonts from the earth. Donation goes to Tazbot. All hail Tazbot.
That's right. And TaskBot's like one of the last incentives, or rather last immediate incentives for us to reach. So folks, definitely, especially if you're doing like a runner's choice, my runner's choice is definitely getting that TaskBot incentive met. There's not actually anything to talk about in like this stage, but I do want to get into like the specific category that we're running here, because again, like there's a lot going on. You just saw me like pick a whole bunch of modes before we went on to the speed run. So we're running episode 2. Episode 2 is a bit of like a continuation, again, second loop to Curse of the Moon 2. Kind of like how Nightmare mode was in the original Curse of the Moon. Veteran mode seeks to preserve that sort of like classic Castlevania feel with knockback, and you have to really take care of your sub-weapon usage, and there's a live system and all that stuff. And then there's Ultimate mode. So Ultimate mode, Outfit Zen gets to with a whole lot of stuff. Like he not only does he have his special abilities from the first game, which is the double jump, the crescent slash, the charge slash, and the run. Obviously, we're running here. I haven't seen that in a Castlevania in a long time. But you also get some upgraded sub-weaponry that you can unlock in Curse of the Moon 2. Like, there's a lot of content that you got to go through. For this boss, Lubius, I'm going to be trying to show off a quick kill and a face skip, so you don't have to see like much of it. This is a speed run after all. But after I do this, I'll explain a little bit more, and after we read a couple more donations, I'll explain a little bit more about like the general like quick kill like tech here.
Does that call for donations?
1 second. All right, donation time. Go. 3 donations.
Okay, it's cool. $100 donation in from Wellisar, making a donation for our favorite local speedrunner, the Blacktastic. Good luck on the run. I've also got $50 here from Athenriel. All the brigade is with you, Bobby. You got this.
Oh, look at these little stage transitions. Look at that good boy. Let me get some dog emotes. Your favorite dog emotes for the goodest boy, Hachi. 1 second. All right, so like the usual DPS strategy to the boss kills. The Devil Essence is incredibly amazing for burning down boss HP, especially in episode 2, where, you know, the bosses are a little bit spongier and a little bit harder to take control of with, you know, how fast they move and all that stuff. But when we're getting down to the specifics of it, the Devil Essence, again, buffs damage by at least 1. And then the Ninja Gaiden, the attack, right? When you perform that from a jump, it ticks for damage rather once every 17 frames. So you're getting at least like 3 ticks in of a whole bunch of damage, and you can re-jump to like kind of like reset that damage tick cooldown, like that. It's just really cool. Yeah, y'all thought this was a Castlevania? This is Ninja Gaiden. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Usually I do good on my word. I think I have lied to the folks. Like y'all thought. Look at that. That's a really nice that's going on. And that room is actually the introduction of a really unique mechanic. So those log platforms that were riding down the waterfall, those actually activate on a global timer as soon as you start the game, not the stage, but the game. And we're gonna be seeing a lot more like more perilous instances of trying to adjust to those platform cycles later on in the game, definitely in like stages 7 and 8. But coming up next is the third boss, Gladiator Dozer, and I just love Inti Creates for just like really giving this boss life. And again, we're gonna flame on right here. A subtle change from Curse of the Moon 1 into 2 is that when we're in cutscenes or like places where in-game time stops, the Devil Essence time doesn't tick down. So I'm just basically getting ready for this fight. Gladiator Dozer, this train Spartan thing with a flaming thing. I don't know how to accurately describe this boss, so I'm just gonna kill it now. How about that? Get that out of here. And also, we got to make sure we are at this net zero so the game doesn't spend time counting things on down at the end, because again, this is a speed run. I'm just going to hide real quick. Thank you. And that was stage 3. Again, some more downtime. Game and Shout. More donations. 3 of them.
3 of them. All right. We will start with a $12.30 donation from Sylvia S7. Bobby speedruns bring all the donors to the yard, and they're like, better donate more. Heck yeah, better donate more. He can teach you, but you gotta join Discord.
Bars. Go ahead with another one.
All right, let's take $50 here from Altana14. Bobby running Curse of the Moon 2 Ultimate Episode 2 at AGDQ? Yep, we're in there. Good luck with the run, and thank you everyone for the week of speedruns keeping me distracted while I've been in COVID quarantine.
And hopefully all you folks are able to, be inside, and stay safe as we're, like doing this stuff. Like when it comes to like an online charity effort, like this is absolutely amazing. Like the amount of work that's gone into this so far. So definitely. Do we have another small one?
Yeah, I think I do. I've got a $10 donation here from Olympic. Let's go, Bobbert. Your brother wishes you well and love you.
Thank you very much, guys. All right, with this stage, I'm gonna. I might as well address the kind of like elephant in the room. You might be wanting to ask me, Bobby, this isn't Castlevania. Like, Bobby, what the is Bloodstained? Come on. And I'm here to tell you, you might as well be treating this game as like the spiritual successor to Castlevania, if not like right in line with the series, you know. So once upon a time, there was a man by the name of Koji Igarashi, who went on to become director and producer of many of your favorite Castlevania games. He was a director for Symphony of the Night, all the handheld Vanias. He was a producer of all the 2D, 3D era. All the 2000 era 3D Castlevania games, like Lament of Innocence, Curse of Darkness, all of them. So this guy, in 2015, wanted to make a video game in his own vision. And that was with Ritual of the Night. Speaking of Ritual of the Night, we're actually going to come up to this boss right here, who is from Ritual of the Night. Almost slipped on my chair there. So this reimagining called Bloodstained, and there was a stretch goal, it was exactly extremely successful. And the stretch goal of a classic companion game, the Curse of the Moon, was met. So it was developed by Inti Creates. He brought in that team, and Inti Creates is a team of ex-Capcom employees, so they know their way around a like a modernized retro game. I mean, again, we have played Mega Man 9 on this stage before. And with all of that, and another tidbit, it took the team less than 6 months, or like around 6 months, to create the first Curse of the Moon. To glorious success, and then again being supervised by Igarashi, like Iga-san, along the way. So and another tidbit, one of Iga-san's favorite Castlevanias is Castlevania 3, what you folks just saw about a short while ago. So that's where we kind of like see all this inspiration of taking various elements from the classic Castlevania games, especially CV3, and putting it into this sort of like perfect package, especially with a lot of content. All right, stage transition and more donations.
All right, let's take a $25 donation here from Build. Robert has big guns. Katana Daddy runs fast. Hachi is best boy.
And that was probably the best haiku that I have ever heard.
There you go. I also have a $20 donation here from Pistol McAwesome. Always a pleasure to see my brother Bobby doing what he does best for a great cause. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Let's end cancer once and for all.
And again, like it can't be stressed enough. Like if you plan on donating the entirety of today, make sure you put that in towards that TASBot does Link's Awakening DX incentive. You definitely do not want to miss it. TASBot is a staple of the GDQ events here, and we would love to see that happen. All right, so we're halfway through the game. The stages get longer, the obstacles more arduous, and one thing that I really have to point out about like the design of this game is that it's extremely expansive. It kind of reminds me of like Castlevania Bloodlines, where like you're not only searching, you know, the castle or like, you know, the place of interest. You're going all around. Like we went from the frigid earth to the most magmatic depths. As we're seeing right here. Ooh, nice wiggle right there. And again, I was a little bit dishonest to you folks once again. The full category of this game is actually episode 2 ultimate bad ending. If we were to get the good ending, and like, again, here's how like expansive like the content gets and how more thorough and variant the playthroughs become throughout the episodes, is that we're supposed to have some sort of you know, relic acquisition. 3 things to sort of, you know, unlock the true ending, or at least, you know, like the quickest way there, rather. I just want to go fast, so I'm definitely not doing that, but it's okay. Like things will all work out in the end. Well, hopefully, because here comes one of the RNG intensive bosses. This is Lava Mandra. And he's going to do a couple of, you know, peekaboos here. Oh, very nice double hit. A couple peekaboos here and there. And then we'll have the big phase where he shows himself. But it's actually in one of 3 patterns that he can get. Oh, we got escalators. The good old heads over tails. I'm just going to use that good old... There we go. Yeah, get back in there. Oh, yeah, also, there was big and then also gun. Don't worry, you'll be seeing a lot more of that in the next stage. The next stage is actually pretty wacky. Game and Shao, do you have any more donations as we transition stages?
Absolutely. I've got a $10 donation here from Brandon. Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2 is one of the absolute best games released last year, in a year stacked with great ones, so I had to donate during the Blacktastic's run. Good luck, sir. Major props to GDQ for this excellent event as always, and may Hachi bless you all. I've also got Roleplay coming in with a $500 donation. Woo! Saying, good luck, Blacktastic. Don't forget to save.
Save early, save often. You do one more?
All right, let's do PT coming in with $25. Appreciate you, Bobby. Kill the run, show them those big guns, best puppos, and Diet Richter strats. I had to hit you with that at least once.
It's not Diet Richter. Richter was like legitimately the worst of Belmont in Castlevania dumb. All right, like you can't solely my man's Katana Papa like that. I'm sorry. Oh, speaking of, double jump, double wall hop technology, by the way. Love you, PT. I actually really do love this stage in its entirety. Like this stage and this plot is like, I don't know, like incredibly anime. Like, oh yeah, we're supposed to go to the castle and like see what that thing is. First off, let's go to the museum. Remember how that we killed that last boss and it turned into bones? I want to see more of that, said Hachi or someone. So like we're here for some reason or other. So like it's definitely like, you know, anime filler arc. Like, there's just a lot of nonsense going on, but you gotta love it. You absolutely have to love it, especially a lot of these enemy designs. And the stage allows you to, you know, do little bits of technology, like good old backdrift right there. So you're seeing a little bit more Hachi. You're seeing a little bit more of the goodest boy. All right, here comes a really scary jump. I guess gotta wait for this platform to spawn. Ooh, 1, 2, a big gun. Thank you. Big gun is so powerful. It's like no wonder it cost 6 weapon points. All right, coming up next is actually an incredibly RNG intensive part of the run. We're going to be coming up to Titan Kamun is his name. And the platforms that spawn for us to reach them are actually pretty static. However, the way that he moves and evades our attacks is completely random. He's gonna spawn all the way up there. It's gonna be, it's a tall coffin. It's a sarcophagus. Yeah, that guy. I'm gonna get some of these traps out the way. Like episode 2, like he throws absolutely everything at you. It is. Uh-oh. No, he's giving me the wrong pattern. I can't. No, come back here. I was not done with you. Hey, come back here. Only during the GDQ run. Only during the GDQ run. He's like, no, I don't think I will. But I do know what I think I will do is hand it off to Game & Shout for a couple more donations. What's up, buddy?
All right, give me a minute. I gotta stop laughing. All right, let's see here. I got Demise 1988 here with $25. I've been waiting for my hometown boy Bobby's run to donate this year. Salutes to you and the brigade. I've lost 5 family members to cancer in the past 15 years, so here's $5 for each of them. Let's get this money going towards preventing anyone else going through those hardships and killing cancer. 2 million hype!
2 million hype, and thank you very much, Nick, local buddy, for sharing your story with us. Like thank you very much for your charitable donation. So this stage is actually probably one of the hardest stages in the game. So about those little global timer platforms that we were in stage 3, or that were in stage 3. Now I have to go through 2 entire rooms with death pits and spike traps, and hopefully I can make it through. Hopefully, please. I'll wait. I will absolutely wait. One of the most heinous screens to actually go through. That's okay. Teamwork making the dream work. Here we go. And in this stage, you're seeing a lot more of like the Magitech mech armor things. And someone kind of posed a pretty important question to kind of mull over. Is are those dogs in mechs too? I just want to think that they're like AI or something, but All right, here we go. The second RNG intensive, and apparently I did not hit a precise rotation that I wanted to, but that's all right. But you think that ends? No, here comes one of the hardest tricks in the game. Shoutouts to Laxus for finding this, by the way. See if I can make my way up here, rather. All in this frog hallway. All right, so we have to go to the absolute end here, and I gotta wait until these frogs stop spawning. Oh, just at the sole of my shoe. But and also first try. That is kind of phenomenal. All right. I wanted to make sure that I had a single sub weapon. All right, cool. There it goes. Just have that sub weapon, the demon essence, right before I hit this familiar boss. Yes, that familiar boss. Who is that?
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Gregory. It's and you're like, didn't we fight you in the first game? Apparently different moons have different Gremories. Oh my lord, please tell me I'm getting such a nice pattern here. Such a nice pattern. Come on. Big gun. And now Gremory's gonna go with their desperation attack, and they are going to seismic toss a moon at me. I don't how are you even supposed to survive this? I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm hiding right here. I'm hiding right here until hey, Game & Shout.
Yeah.
Is it safe to come out?
I don't know, but I think somebody's gonna miss that.
Okay. All right. They're gone. But the donations are here, aren't they?
Absolutely.
Can you read them off for me?
Absolutely. Let's go with a $25 donation from Syal. I had to wake up so hecking early for this, but the hype is real. GDQ has been amazing so far, but I was looking forward to Bobby's run the most. I've never seen someone make going fast look so heckin' chill. I've also got Ajiken coming in with $100. Hey Bobby, glad to see you running Bloodstained again after watching you practice all week. Everyone here in your hometown is rooting for you. Looking forward to seeing you at events when everything gets better. Incentive goes to the runner's choice.
And like I said before, you know we're all about getting that task bot incentive met. You got one more for me?
Yeah, I think I can get one here. Let's take Allison with $25. Bobby, I get in a really good mood when I watch you. You sweeten my evening. Thank you. Greetings from Germany, and thank you, GDQ. I love you for all these great speed runs.
Thank you, folks, for the kind messages, and also thank you for, again, like the charitable donations. All right, this is it. This is the final stage, stage 8, and this is like a true test of the abilities. And yeah, Hachi is here in a tank, and that's why we're gonna use him as a tank. The goodest boy. The goodest boy. There are a couple of heavy climbs as well. Like this is the climb 1. Now, contrary to episode 1, where you'd have like a lot of like these locusts and termites kind of like pervading all this area, they're actually removed in episode 2, so we can use those indents that they come from, and just kind of like, you know, climb up that way, and that's climb 1. And we got 1, 2, big gun. And don't worry, we'll be good on health. And also the cool thing about Curse of the Moon 2 is that they're actual like pretty nice checkpoints throughout the entire stages. All right, let's go up and climb 2. This one's also pretty chaotic. You're gonna use a lot of like wall hop technology, double jump, big gun, dump bump, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, big gun. That's right. And we're coming up to the final boss, and you might recognize this room if you've played like Ritual of the Night. Like, doesn't this remind you of the save room in any way? Not this room. So this room can be incredibly spooky as well. Let's gather what we need, and I'm talking about this room. Who could that be? Who could that be? Yeah, episode 2. I'm sorry we didn't even talk about any lore, but we're gonna save Dominique. We're trying to. That just means y'all gotta play the game for yourselves. Again, we're also a little donation prize of $5 minimum donation. You can get a PC Steam key of Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2. So get those donations in. And again, we're gonna be using that attack reset. That was a nice bzz. Also really nice bzz. That was not a good bzz. All right, and after that phase is done, it's going to be phase 2. Time's not going to be on the final hit. It's going to be on whether I get to save Dominique or not on the final area. Oh, this is actually really hectic. I'm gonna sponge some damage here because I'm pretty low on it. I'm pretty low on it right now. All right, we're good. All right, time will be up soon. After we attempt to free Dominique from the clutches of Mephisto. Mephisto was his name, by the way. I'm sorry, I'm just so forgetful. 3, 2, 1, and time. And that is Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2, Episode 2, Ultimate. Bad ending. We're looking a bit disheveled. Zangetsu's looking a bit mad. Corgi's just taking a nap, but don't worry. In the next episode of Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2, we'll probably try to make some things happen. But hey, that's all. That's my time here. Thank you very much for being entertained. I hope I entertained everyone here through this run. Definitely take a look at the Bloodstained Curse of the Moon or Ritual of the Night series if you're looking for something new. It was definitely, again, this was 6 months old. But that's it from me. You know where to find me. Keep donating towards TaskBot. I'll be in the chat. We'll see you soon.
Thank you so much for that, Bobby. That was an absolutely awesome run. Oh, yeah, just too cool. Just too cool. All right, we're going to catch up on some of the excellent donations that we got in during that. I've got a $25 donation here from Mom. Husband was just diagnosed this week, has surgery next week. Grateful for early detection. Thanks for supporting this important charity. Go Bobby. I've also got a $100 donation here from Rob Draven. Wake up to that amazing Celeste dance pad run, move into the crazy good Castlevania runs, and now we get the super awesome Bobby-tastic. Best start to a great day. Got to get that task run added to the marathon. And let's push for that 2.5 million incentive. We can do it. Y'all are absolutely doing it. We just crossed $43,000 out of the $200,000 for that Tazbot Link's Awakening run. And our grand total, we are at about $1.65 million. This is, y'all are going, I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, we are going to take a quick break. Don't any of you go anywhere. We will be right back. Welcome back, everyone. This is Awesome Games Done Quick 2021 online, powered by Twitch. I'm Mr. Game & Shout, and I am still trying to catch my breath after that run. And we are still trying to catch up on donations from that. I have a $25 donation here from Solid Wander. Got to donate for the most positive runner around. This Curse of the Moon run is the highlight of the Castlevania block. Absolutely. 100%. Okay, looks like it is time for us to head over to an interview. I have got Feasel here, and he is going to be having a chat with our Super Meat Boy runner, Shredberg. Feasel, it is all yours, my friend.
Hello, everybody. I am Feasel, and I am here with Shredberg, the runner for Super Meat Boy, which is going to be coming up in just a bit. So welcome, Shredberg. Thanks for talking to us today.
Hello. Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, so first of all, you're going to be running the 106% category of Super Meat Boy. What does 106% mean here?
So 106% is you beat all the levels, you get all the collectibles, bandages, you do all the extra levels, which are warp zones. And that's basically the idea of 100%. But there's also 6 what are called glitch levels. And so that's the 6 and 106. That's a bit of RNG. Hopefully RNG goes my way, but they're essentially hidden levels that once you beat a boss, you can unlock them. So that's where the 6 comes in the 106.
All right, so people are going to be seeing the entire game today.
Yeah, everything the game has going for it. All of the character warp zones, including Kid. It's notoriously, like, first time I did that one took me hours to do. We're not skipping anything. We're doing everything the game has to offer.
All right. And what do you like best about running 106%? Why is it such a good category?
106 is by far the most varied category when it comes to there's all the other main categories you're just using Meat Boy. So that can feel a little bit like it's fun. Meat Boy movement is just some of the best platforming you can have out there. But you get to play as other characters, there's Joseph that's there. Nyjah is one of the most insane platformer characters I've ever played in a game. It's just the skill ceiling for that nobody I don't think will ever hit it, just because of how precise of movement there can be in that game or with that character. It's just a lot of fun to go through it. Also, you get to play in Cotton Alley, which I love those chapters. They're super fun. So it's just a really varied category. A lot of fun characters, really diverse move sets. It's just a really unique category just in speedrunning in general, let alone the game.
What do you think is the most challenging thing about the 106% run?
So really, once you get past like the 20-minute mark, you go into, you unlock Nyjah, and the game from that point on just it's a gauntlet. It's really easy to mess up. It's even structured to where the strats are, you're going to die. You don't route it out assuming that you're just going to play perfectly. Even world record has like 50 deaths, and probably 30 of those are unintended deaths. It's a game where you hope that you don't get caught up on a level and take like 5 deaths in a row kind of thing. So once you get past like a 20-minute mark, it's just, you can run into a split where it's not your day in that split. So it's definitely that. You could just be having the best run of your life, and then RNG just grabs you and is like, nope, we're going to lose you 2 minutes right here at the end.
Sure. So the route for this game is not really as straightforward as you'd expect, right? You're not just going through level, then the next level, then the next level, the next level in order.
Right. Yeah. So this is, at the start, you sort of do that, but then what you end up doing is by the time you get to Salt Factory, you actually the whole idea is to unlock Nyjah as fast as possible, just because she has so many different skips that it's insane. When you see it, it'll make a lot of sense why we use Nyjah as much as possible. So we actually go and even do 3 levels in Dark Salt that normally you wouldn't do if you're just going through it. So we even sort of backtrack to make sure that we get 3 extra bandages so we can get Nyjah as quickly as possible. And then from there on, it's sort of player's choice kind of thing. I was looking, like the top 8 players, they all do basically 7 or 8 different routes. It's really all up to what you want to do. Really, the important thing is you unlock Nyjah quickly, and then from there, Also, my route has Minecraft Steve at the end of it too, which is fun. It's fun to have different guest characters in there. Some people choose not to do that. I choose to do it. The routing was super fun because you just have so many different options on where you go next.
Yeah, it's interesting to see a game where the top runners don't really use the same route. It's kind of an oddball there.
Yeah, definitely unique.
So how did you get started in Super Meat Boy speedrunning? Did you run this category from the beginning, or were you running something else and came to this later?
Yeah, I started out in any percent, and I ran that for like a year and a half before I really went into this. I'd been watching GDQs for years, been wanting to speedrun something, had tried a couple games, but like 1 or 2 runs, and where I had the thought was like, I'm not good at speedrunning. I'm not good as all the people that you watch on GDQ, this idea that like, I'm intrinsically not a speedrunner kind of person. And then Super Meat Boy came out on Switch. I was like, you know what, I'm going to speedrun something. And so I just stuck with it. And after a while, I was like, you know what, I'm pretty good at any percent. I feel like I could do 106, and I can, I just want to get sub 2 hours. And then you get sub 2 hours, and you're like, you know what, I can do better than that. I can do better than that. It's just one of these games that's really satisfying to just improve on, because there's always time save in this game. It doesn't matter what category, there is time save, no matter how small. So it's something where you can always improve, and that's a lot of fun. The skill ceiling's super high. It's just a really, of all the speedruns I've done, it really pays off, and it really, it's beginner friendly, but at the same time, once you put in the hours, you're still going to be learning stuff, and you're still going to be mastering your movement.
Yeah, I imagine, especially in 106%, that there's always going to be room for you to get better. You'll probably never hit that ceiling.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Cool. Well, that's all the time we've got, and you've got a run to get ready for. But I want to thank you very much for talking with us today.
Yeah. Thanks for talking with me. Really appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, good luck on the run.
Thank you.
All right. Well, Shredberg is going to be running Super Meat Boy coming up right after Mario 2, which is up next.
Awesome. Thank you, Feasel, for that interview. And Shredbird, I will look forward to seeing you in just a little while. But first, we've got another run and some more donations. And I got to say, y'all seem pretty excited about this TazBot thing, because we are now over $46,000 on that. I think that's, another $3,000 during the interview alone? So y'all are making amazing progress here. I'm going to catch up on some of the donations that we have for that. We had Aussie Drop send in $25. Let's go. More TazBot hearts. Mame sent in $300. Can't wait for TazBlock. Let's break that 2 mil barrier. Way y'all are going, we're going to get there soon. The Cross family also sent in $200. Super excited for the Taz runs. Harry Valverde sent in $500. And the comment is just heart. Aw,